Archangel Michael says, the air around you is trembling with a strange pull. In the silence of this very moment, someone sits with your photograph in their hands, whispering your name like a secret only they should hold. Their intent is powerful, and their steps toward you are already in motion, hidden in shadows, waiting to appear without warning. This is not a coincidence. It is an act carried by unseen forces, pushing someone closer to your life in ways you never imagined. Their eyes have been drawn to your image again and again, as though something beyond reason is compelling them. A hidden whisper follows their thoughts, guiding their choices straight to your doorstep. You may feel it already, the restlessness that has no explanation, the way your nights have become heavier and your mornings sharper. It is because the energy of this person's actions is reaching you in waves. Each whisper of your name vibrates into the unseen threads of your spirit. The photograph they hold is more than a picture, it has become a vessel of intent. With every glance, every breath, they are calling themselves into your life. They are preparing to enter unannounced, stepping into your story with a force that cannot be denied. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their heart carries an urgency, and though they may not reveal it yet, they have been circling your life from afar. They know things about you that they shouldn't, not because you told them, but because whispers of your existence have been handed to them. The thought of you has become their secret fire. This arrival will not be casual. It will not be light or meaningless. When they appear, it will be sudden, like a storm breaking over calm waters. You will not have the chance to prepare, the moment will unfold before your breath can steady. Archangel Michael says, this presence can bring both light and shadow depending on how you respond. Their steps are not accidental but guided by forces tied to your destiny. The photograph is the key, and their whispers are already unlocking paths you cannot see yet. Your name has been repeated so many times in their silence that the air around them has begun to carry your essence. This energy travels unseen, brushing against your own reality. That is why your dreams feel different lately, because they are closer than you realize. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They are not simply curious about you, they are compelled. Something inside them is convinced that your life is tied to theirs. This force is not natural, it is stirred by destiny, and destiny rarely allows escape. You must be cautious yet open, for not all who come unannounced are enemies, but not all are allies either. The one holding your photograph has been battling with the decision to step forward. And now, their choice is sealed, they will appear. The day is coming when the sound of your name will no longer echo only in whispers, but in direct speech. Their eyes will meet yours, and the truth of their presence will be undeniable. What they carry with them is not light, it is heavy, filled with intention and secrecy. Your life has been shifting slowly, but this entry will tilt the balance completely. Once they arrive, nothing will remain as it was before. This is why the message has come to you, to prepare your heart for the unexpected. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this moment has been circling you for longer than you know. The whispers began weeks ago, the photograph became the anchor, and now their feet are moving without pause. Every detail of your life has drawn them closer like a flame pulls a moth. The suspense around this arrival is not accidental. It is written in a way that forces you to feel unease before peace, to sense danger before safety, to notice change before comfort. That is the path of destiny, it never arrives quietly. Someone is aligning themselves with you in ways you cannot yet see. Their whispers are like invisible threads weaving you closer to them. You will feel the tug again tonight, in the silence, when the air thickens and your skin prickles. This is the sign that the moment is near. The more they whisper, the stronger the bridge becomes. And soon, they will cross it, stepping into your world with no warning, no hesitation, and no turning back. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Their presence is not a fleeting shadow but a storm already in motion. You are standing on the edge of a shift that has been hidden from your view. What has been whispered in secret will soon stand before your eyes in undeniable truth. The photograph they hold is not simply a memory, it has become a portal. Every time they look at it, they project themselves into your world. And as their whispers carry your name into the unseen, the path between you grows shorter. Their steps are guided, almost as if unseen hands are pushing them forward. They are restless, unable to find peace until they see you. The urgency inside them is too heavy to ignore any longer. When this moment arrives, it will not feel gentle. It will feel sudden, sharp, and overwhelming. Your life will be jolted into a new direction, and you will know it was not random, it was written. Type Amen to get blessing 777. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the danger is not always in the person but in the intention carried behind them. Someone can step into your life with a smile and yet hold an energy that shifts everything. This is why you must prepare, for whispers are never innocent. Their eyes see you in a way others cannot. They imagine conversations that have never happened, moments that have never been shared. In their mind, you already belong to them, and this belief is what fuels their sudden approach. You have felt it before, the sense of being watched without seeing eyes, the sensation of being spoken about without hearing words. These feelings are not false alarms. They are signals that the unseen has already begun. Every breath they take with your photograph in hand is another thread tied to you. Every whisper of your name is another call pulling you closer to their reality. Soon, those threads will not just pull, they will wrap around you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They are moving faster now, driven by a force they can no longer resist. The photograph they hold shakes slightly in their hand, not because of fear but because of anticipation. They know the day of their arrival is nearly here. This connection has a weight you cannot ignore. It is not light, it is not casual, it is destiny drawing itself across your path. And destiny always comes with consequence. Their presence will not only affect you but everyone around you. The energy they carry will ripple through your home, through your relationships, through the very way you see yourself. Nothing escapes the weight of their entry. Archangel Michael says, pay attention to the signs. The whispers you hear when you are alone. The sudden flicker of a shadow across the wall. The strange heaviness in your chest when night falls. These are warnings, not coincidences. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This person has built a bridge toward you using nothing but their intent and your image. It may seem fragile, but in the unseen realm, such bridges are stronger than stone. They are walking it step by step, and soon they will stand at your door. The suspense grows because your soul already knows what is coming. That is why you cannot sleep easily, why your mind drifts to thoughts you cannot explain. Your spirit senses what your eyes have not yet seen. The moment they arrive, you will feel an instant recognition. It will not be because you know them, but because their energy has been circling you for so long that your soul already remembers it. What they whisper now will soon be spoken aloud, and the sound of your name from their lips will carry a power that shakes the path you stand on. This will not be a soft change, it will be thunder-breaking silence. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Their footsteps are already echoing in the unseen realm. Every step they take brings them closer to the threshold of your reality. You may not see them yet, but the weight of their presence is pressing against your days and nights. The photograph they hold has absorbed their energy, carrying their intent like a vessel. Each time they whisper your name, they charge it with more force. This invisible charge is now pulsing in your direction, whether you welcome it or not. The moment is brewing like a storm on the horizon. The air will shift when they finally appear, heavy with both fear and anticipation. Nothing will feel ordinary, not even the sound of your own heartbeat. You will sense them before you see them. The air will thicken, your skin will tingle, and your breath will shorten. That will be the sign that the whispers have reached their final destination. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, this person carries both longing and desperation. Their intent may not be fully pure, but it is undeniably strong. They believe stepping into your life is not only their choice, it is their right. The whispers they speak over your name are not casual. They are soaked in desire, in obsession, in a pull they cannot escape. They are not only thinking of you, they are binding themselves to you. Every silent prayer they make while holding your photograph is a request to cross into your story. Whether they realize it or not, their actions are calling unseen forces to open doors. Those doors will not remain shut much longer. This is why your nights have become heavier with dreams that don't belong to you. Their whispers reach you while you sleep, planting thoughts that rise in the morning. The photograph is their weapon, and your name is the spell. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They are no longer content with whispers. Their hands tremble because silence is not enough anymore. They are preparing to speak aloud, to confront you, to make their presence undeniable. The suspense grows because even destiny itself seems to be holding its breath. The energy circling your life is thick with expectation. It feels as though time is waiting for the strike of a bell. Their eyes on your photograph burn with intent. They imagine the moment you will stand before them. That image has been rehearsed so many times that they are convinced it is already reality. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself, for their sudden arrival will feel like a storm ripping through calm waters. You cannot avoid it, you can only brace yourself for the impact. The whispers are ending, the appearance is about to begin. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The photograph is no longer silent, it vibrates with the energy they pour into it. Their whispers have soaked into its edges, making it an object that carries their longing. When they stare at it, they feel as though they are staring into your soul itself. The room around them bends with their focus. Shadows stretch longer, silence deepens, and even the air grows heavier as your name escapes their lips. Their intent is not quiet anymore, it is a storm that refuses to stay hidden. Every time your name passes through their mouth, the bond between you grows stronger. What began as fascination has now become fixation. And fixation, once ignited, cannot be contained without fire. You will soon be caught in that fire. It will pull you closer whether you are ready or not. The collision of your paths is written into the air itself. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, destiny sometimes sends warnings wrapped in silence. This is one of those warnings. You are being told not to ignore the stirring around you, for it is not your imagination, it is real. Their steps are already echoing toward you. With each day, they shed more hesitation. What once was a hidden plan is now becoming an unstoppable march. The whisper of your name has reached its peak. Soon, they will no longer whisper, they will speak it aloud, looking directly into your eyes. That moment will change everything. Your life will not return to the way it was before. The energy of their arrival will settle into your space and linger. From that moment forward, their shadow will not leave easily. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are building courage in the quiet hours of the night. They rehearse their words, imagine your reactions, and prepare for the moment when silence can no longer contain their desire. The photograph is their anchor in this preparation. It sits in their hands like a promise they cannot break. Each time they hold it, they feel closer to you. Each whisper convinces them that you are already theirs. The suspense you feel is not only yours, it is shared. They, too, are restless, unable to sleep, their mind filled with visions of you. The connection is alive on both ends. Archangel Michael says, you will not be able to outrun this moment. It is written, it is sealed, and it is moving closer every second. Soon, their eyes will meet yours, and all whispers will turn into reality. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The photograph glows faintly under the dim light where they sit. They run their fingers along its edges, almost as if touching your image allows them to touch your spirit. Each movement is deliberate, slow, filled with a devotion that borders on obsession. The whispers rise and fall like chants in the darkness. They breathe your name softly, over and over, until the sound becomes part of the air around them. That sound travels further than they realize, finding its way into your nights. Every time you feel your heart race for no reason, it is because their whispers have reached you. Every time you wake suddenly, it is their intent brushing against your sleep. This is not imagination, it is energy finding its target. Soon, they will no longer be content with silence. Their desire to step into your life will burn too strongly to be contained in whispers alone. And the moment they appear, it will be as though the world itself shifts beneath your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, what is coming is not just an entrance but an unveiling. Someone who has been hidden will finally show themselves, and the impact of their presence will echo far beyond the moment. You will feel the truth strike like thunder. Their footsteps are already closer than you think. Every decision they make is being pushed by an invisible pull toward you. Nothing in their path seems important anymore except reaching you. The photograph is their compass. It directs their heart, sharpens their focus, and gives them courage. Without it, they would hesitate, but with it, they are unstoppable. Your name is now bound to their breath. Each whisper is a thread, and those threads are weaving themselves into the fabric of your days. You are being tied to them, whether you have asked for it or not. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The night carries their intent stronger than the day. While the world sleeps, their thoughts of you grow louder, more insistent, more demanding. And in that silence, their desire becomes unshakable. You have already felt the signs, the flicker in the corner of your eye, the sudden chill without reason, the feeling that someone is near even when you are alone. Those are not illusions. They are warnings. Their whispers are no longer private. They are beginning to echo into your own reality. The thin veil that separates you is weakening. The arrival is no longer a question of if, but when. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm in your spirit, for what is hidden will soon be revealed." You cannot change the path of destiny, but you can prepare for the weight of it. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The photograph trembles slightly in their hand, not from weakness but from the intensity of what they carry inside. They whisper your name one last time before they close their eyes, sealing their intention. That whisper flies into the unseen realm, planting itself like a seed in your path. That seed has already begun to sprout. You feel it in the heaviness of your chest, in the way your thoughts seem invaded by feelings that aren't your own. The air around you bends under the weight of something unseen yet powerful. Their presence hovers at the edge of your life like a shadow waiting for light. They are no longer satisfied with distance. The pull has become too strong, and their next step will break through into your world. When this happens, you will understand why you've been restless. You will see the truth of the whispers made in silence. And you will realize the storm has already been walking toward you for longer than you knew. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, "This connection was not born from chance, it was written." Though it may seem sudden, the threads tying them to you have been weaving quietly for years. Now, those threads are tightening, ready to pull you into an encounter that cannot be avoided. Their whispers are not just words. They carry intent, energy, and hunger. And once intent is spoken, it creates pathways that no human hand can close. The photograph has become more than a memory, it is now an altar. Every time they hold it, they feed their vision of you. Every whisper adds weight, shaping the future they believe is theirs. Their appearance will not feel like a visitor arriving. It will feel like something you've already been expecting in your soul, though your mind denied it. The collision of spirit and reality will feel both terrifying and undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They have already imagined the first words they will say. In their mind, your response is already written. But the truth is, destiny does not follow human rehearsal, it unfolds in ways no one can predict. You will feel the air change before they step forward. A stillness will come, almost like the world is holding its breath. That silence will not bring peace but warning. Your body will react before your mind does. Goosebumps, shivers, the sudden weight in your chest, all of it will rise in a single instant. That is when you will know their whispers have crossed fully into your space. Archangel Michael says, "The unseen always makes itself known before the moment strikes." Pay attention, for the warnings have already started appearing around you. Nothing is random in this unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The whispers grow heavier with every passing night. They no longer feel like quiet thoughts but like commands echoing in the unseen. Their intent has reached a point where action is no longer a choice but a demand. The photograph burns in their possession, carrying the fire of their obsession. It is no longer just an image of you, it is their tether to your spirit. That tether tightens each time they speak your name in the dark. Your spirit senses this weight even when your mind tries to dismiss it. That is why your emotions swing without warning, why you feel unrest in moments that should be calm. You are picking up their energy, whether you realize it or not. And soon, they will no longer remain hidden in shadows. They will step fully into your days, and the life you once knew will begin to shift beneath your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, "The power of a whisper is often greater than the power of a shout." What has been whispered with your name carries enough force to bend your destiny. This is why you must be vigilant and steady in spirit. They are not whispering idly, they are summoning. They are speaking with intent, and intent is the seed of reality. What they have planted is now pushing against the soil of time, ready to break through. The photograph has become their altar of devotion. It sits in their hands, glowing with the weight of what they pour into it. Their eyes are fixed on you as if no one else in the world exists. The moment of their appearance is not far. Each step forward feels inevitable now. The bridge they built through whispers is complete, and soon they will cross it. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Their heart beats faster every time they think of you. It is not affection alone, it is obsession fueled by something larger than themselves. They are convinced that destiny itself is pushing them toward you. The whispers have not gone unheard. They have shaped the air around you, leaving traces you cannot explain. They have called forth a presence that even you have begun to feel pressing against your daily life. The silence before their approach will be the loudest sound you have ever heard. It will feel like time has slowed, as though the world is preparing to unveil something long kept secret. That unveiling will leave you breathless. Archangel Michael says, you must be ready not only to see them but to discern their purpose. Not all who whisper your name mean you well, even when their eyes seem filled with longing. Their arrival is a test as much as it is a turning point. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The night grows heavier with every whisper of your name. Their intent has filled the air so thickly that even silence feels alive with their presence. You can almost sense their breath reaching across the distance. The photograph is no longer just theirs, it has become a bridge between two worlds. Each glance they take at it ties another thread from them to you. And those threads now form an invisible net wrapping closer around your life. Your instincts are sharpening for a reason. The sudden unease, the flickers in the corner of your eyes, the shadows that seem longer than usual, none of it is random. You are feeling the collision before it happens. And when the moment arrives, it will be like a storm tearing through calm skies. No preparation will be enough. You will simply stand in the eye of it, watching the truth unfold in front of you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, whispers are never harmless when they are charged with intent. What is being spoken in silence has already opened a door. That door cannot be closed now, the crossing is near. They rehearse in their mind the moment of their arrival. In their imagination, they already see themselves standing in your world. That vision has become their obsession, and obsession has become their drive. The photograph pulses with unseen energy as they hold it. Their eyes linger on your face as if it already belongs to them. Each whisper is not just a word, it is a declaration. Their footsteps are guided now. With each passing day, hesitation fades, and determination grows. The time of waiting is over, the time of appearance has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The shift around you grows stronger. Lights flicker, sounds echo, and even the smallest details in your environment seem to carry hidden meaning. These are not coincidences, they are signals. Your name has been carried too many times into the unseen realm for things to remain the same. The energy has reached its tipping point, and balance will break. That breaking will announce their entrance. They believe fate has chosen them. They believe destiny has tied them to you. And now they are ready to step into your story, whether you invited them or not. Archangel Michael says, take this message seriously. The whispers have power, and that power is drawing them closer. You cannot deny it, you can only prepare for it. Type Amen to get blessing 111.